Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Today we are gonna be preparing mutton yakhni pulao. So here are some whole spices which we are gonna be using later. In a cooker I have added around half kg of a mutton. So this recipe can be prepared with beef as well. Then I am adding some water into the cooker. Here I have used around a liter of water. 1 liter पानी डाला cooker में. And then some sliced onions and ginger garlic paste. Because I'm using half kg mutton, I have sliced one large onion and adding to it. Then I'm adding the ginger garlic paste, okay, and the whole spices which I showed in the beginning. Okay, it's a pretty simple recipe, you don't need much ingredients. Then we add a little bit of salt. And here's the special part. I've taken one small clean muslin cloth. I'm adding sauf, which is fennel seeds, and then some whole coriander seeds. Okay, we tie them in a potli like this, add it to the cooker, close the lid, cover it for one whistle, cook it for one whistle, and depending on the quality of your mutton, you can keep it for 15-20 minutes to let it cook completely. Here I'm showing what we are gonna do with the rice. So here I have taken around one big mug of basmati rice. We place another pot on the gas, turn the flame on, and add some oil. Here I'm using peanut oil. You can use whatever oil you're comfortable with. Let the oil heat, and after that I'm adding some whole spices along with some haldi and green chilies. These are whole green chilies. I didn't break them. You can slit them if you want. Then once again I'm taking one large onion, sliced it, adding to the oil, hot oil. Just lightly sauteing it and waiting for the onions to turn golden brown. Just बीच-बीच में इसको चलाते रहना है, not much effort. Yeah, so जब एक बार onions brown हो जाएं, then add a teaspoon of ginger garlic paste once again. Stir it along with the onions. Once the raw smell of the ginger garlic paste goes away, we will be adding chopped tomatoes. I've taken one large tomato, sliced it and added it to the onions. Then here is half a cup of yogurt. I'm using thick yogurt. It gives a very nice flavor to the yakhni pulao. I know some people skip adding the haldi in the yakhni pulao. If you want your rice to look white, you can skip haldi. And some people don't like tomatoes as well, so you can skip this step too. Okay, so here our yakhni is ready. I'm taking out the potli. Be very careful, it's very hot. And here we can see tomatoes are getting cooked. We can mash them if you want. Okay, so now we are going to be adding the mutton pieces into this gravy, which we have prepared with the yogurt and the onions. Carefully take out the mutton pieces and put them in the pan. This is the pan जहाँ पे हम rice डालेंगे, so it has to be a little bit deeper. And fry the mutton pieces for 1 or 2 minutes in the gravy. Okay, we can squeeze out the extra water which is there in the potli. Be very careful guys, I burnt my hand while doing this. Now we are adding the washed and soaked rice. Since I have added 1 cup of water in the yakhni, I got 2 big mugs full of the mutton broth which I have added to the rice. We will allow the rice to be cooked in the same broth. Added some salt and green mint. Now I've covered the lid, let it cook for 15 to 20 minutes. You can check intermittently to see if the rice has been cooked or not. So here it's almost ready. You can see the rice has grown so long. My kitchen was filled with aroma at this point of time. You can see each and every piece of rice is separate and the mutton is nicely cooked. Tomatoes have also mashed down properly. Now the plating time. Hope you guys enjoyed the recipe. Let me know in the comments. Here is how it looked and it tastes great. Thank you so much. Thank you.